screwing it clockwise and your left foot screwing it counterclockwise. Your feet shouldn't go as you're screwing. You're just digging them into the ground and screwing. What you'll find is your knees will kind of push out a little bit, and you'll feel some tension going on either in your knee and your butt. You'll feel your butt start to turn on. So what we're doing is we're taking the head of the femur, your upper leg bone that fits into the hip socket, and we're twisting it a little bit to create stability in there, to keep that joint nice and tight, so that when we do go into that squat, that we have stability in the hip, which is a very, very complex area, the lumbopelvic hip region. Deadlift is the same thing. Instead of the weight being up on your shoulders like a squat, it's on the ground. You have to lift it from the ground. It's the same idea. When you get down there, you got to screw your feet in the ground and create that torque in the hip as you come up. Now, what does this look like to a hitter? One hitter that you can check out is Asdrubal Cabrera. I know Mark Teixeira does this and a couple other hitters. I haven't really done extensive research on this. I've seen it a few times. Some of these guys do it. But it is something other athletes, other high-performance athletes are doing. And what this looks like is when you get into the gathering information stage where your hitter, we were talking about the 3 steps to a consistent stance. So when they dig that back foot in, you want the toe to slightly point forward, away from the catcher, towards the pitcher, slightly, not a lot, just a little bit. Then what you're going to do is you're going to have the hitter feel like he's screwing his or her feet in the ground, keeping the foot where it's at, but just screw it. So you'll see that knee kind of drift over the toe. Now, a lot of your gurus online will say, no way, you can't have that knee tracking over the toe. What we're doing is creating stability in this joint. We're winding that hip joint up so that when we do, in later videos, talk about the float and the fall, so that when we get into the fall, that springy torque, as we go weightless on this backside, that wound up spring in the back hip now is going to help your turn by springing open like a gate. And so you want to have that toe pointing slightly forward, which helps with the twisting motion. It's okay to have that knee over the